Merry Christmas, Marlene Matter. This is a gift from a good friend of yours, Camilla. I met her in November. She gave me this coin to make into a ring for you. But I don't think it's going to be big enough to wear, so I think you're going to get it as a hang it around your neck sketch, like a little pendant. I've been dreading this because this is so small. It's very thin, it's silver, and it could quite easily snap. At first she said no, don't do it, and then she said okay, give it a go. So I'm just praying that this doesn't split on me, because I feel terrible. I'd rather give it back to her, but she's willing to give it a go. And there you go. Right, let's take it over to Big Bertha. Big Bertha. Big Bertha's gone. This is at the moment it's a lady in red. Right. So Camilla, here we go, darling. That went through nicely. That's the easy bit. There's no problem on this bit. Get down. Yeah, I'm dreading this. I hate it when people give me their own coins, especially these, you know, that means something. Right. I still don't have my little box to put my shavings in. This just cleans up that inside edge. You don't want any cracks, split, or you don't want any micro cracks, otherwise you're going to split your ring when you start stretching it. So this bit is pretty vital, Camilla. I'm probably trashing both your names wrong. Marlene Matter, and Camilla's easy. There's a bit more there. So I think I'll heat it up just a tiny bit, just that little itsy wincy bit. Oh baby. Oh, it's on its side, that's why it's a bit of a mess at the moment. Right, let's give it a little bit of heat, not too much because it's silver. That'll do. That'll do. Right, now we want one of these, and she wants, well, first of all, let's get our dimples. And she wants the date on the sunny side of the ring. That's 1936. Right, this is the easy bit as well. You just want to get it started. And I'll go over to Big Red. I hope this works. I'll be so upset if it isn't. Right. We don't need dimples anymore. So now we need a 17-degree folding die. And that is a bit first of all, this is a funny size as well. What can I do? It might fit in this one if I'm lucky. Yes, I can give it a bit in there, but not too much, otherwise it goes straight through and you're in big trouble. Right, let's give it a bit of jollop in there, shall we? So we can bit of jollop, too much, perfect. Right, nice and level. And then we'll go back over to Big Red again. And this is where I can start going a bit sad, so fingers crossed. Well, I don't go too far, otherwise it's gonna... Will it fit in this one? Yes, it will. See, it fits in this one now. Not quite. I'm going to go a bit more. It's getting close to the edge. I think we'll go in this one. Use a bit of jollop in this one. And I'll give it a bit more. Now I have to put it back in this one again, just a little bit. This is a strange size, this ring, or this coin at the moment. I'm just trying to get this level. That's good, that worked. I don't need to put it in anything else. Well, so far, so good. I just want to clean up that edge now. You see that edge? It's a bit rough. And that could cause the ring to split when I start stretching it. But this is going to be a tiny, tiny ring. If I can make it into a ring. Okay. Touch more, I think. And then this, I don't think is going to fit over. Spike. No. Right. It's my clicker. I'll be back in a sec. Right, let's give it a bit more love with Bernie. Not a lot. Okay. Now, let's go over to Spike. Let's see if he can do anything for us. I mean, this is really, really small. I think this is the smallest string I've done a sixpence. But let's give it another clean. Bit of sandpaper. Ain't looking too good there, is it? I think I'll just give it a bit more love with burning. I'll be back in a sec. Okay. Please don't split. Oh, baby. What was that? I think it was just starting to. Right, let's get the sandpaper out. Let's see what we can do. Still got the date on it. Yeah. It's just going there though, that's the trouble. Let's go over to the bottom end of the spike and see if there's anything we can do here. Put a bit of jollop in there. Yeah, it did start to split, but I mean, I'm not going to play with this anymore. It is what it is. Right. I thought I'd got there, but obviously not. Let's clean it up and see how it looks like. Where did that little bugger go to? I'll stop the video and have a look for it. Okay, found it. So what I'm going to do is, I mean, it's I'm not happy with it because it's split a bit. Where is it? Yeah, it's like it's come away, you know? Look at that. On the relief, where it's thicker, it's come away. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to give her her money back. I will put it on one of these little jump rings, because she was going to give it as a Christmas present. But she's going to be pissed off. Well, you know, I did tell her. I said, you know, make sure there's a chance it will split. No, go on, you can do it. I said, well, you know, blah, 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 blah. So another thing I want to talk to you about, quickly, before I go, is I got an email a couple of days ago from this guy. He bought a ring off me about, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago. I posted it. I posted 4 rings at the same time. I hope everybody's got them. I haven't heard anything back from anybody. And I got an email from him a couple of days ago saying he's totally, really bad allergic to it. Hyper allergic, you know. It's like he can't wear it. I mean, I do clear coat them all. But I mean, some people are allergic to nickel. But in the photographs in my shop, you know, if you check out a ring in my shop, if you go down in the description, they all tell you what they're made of. You know, copper nickel, or the percentages of copper nickel. Yeah, I mean, if you're allergic, maybe, I mean, you're okay, probably, with the clear coat. But if you're not too sure, don't buy a ring. I mean, you know, I mean, it's not much I can do about it. But, so from now on, if you're looking for a ring, check out the description and it'll tell you what it's made of. Some are silver, some are brass, they're okay. I do clear coat them all. But he must have been hyper allergic to it. So before you buy, have a think. So there you go. That's my disaster. It's a shame, really. She'll be really pissed off. When she gave it to me, she changed her mind Saturday. She says, no, don't do it. I said, okay, you know. Then she came back and give it to me. She said, okay, go for it. I sent her a text last night and let her know about it and said, I'll give you your money back. But she never got back to me. She's probably still fuming, poor woman. But anyway, I did my best, you know. What can you do? So, yeah, fits that finger. Absolutely terrible. Thanks for watching. I don't know when this is going to get posted. Maybe Saturday. I don't know. But have a great weekend. And try and make someone smile. Don't let the bastards get you down. And yeah, so don't forget. There's nickel in some of my old English coins. Okay? But it says it in the description of every photograph. 35% nickel or whatever. Have a look. So there you go. Thanks a lot. And I want to give you this now. So bye-bye.